Hi there, Kay White with Girls in Finance, and I am continuing with our 31 day Go Live challenge, and today is day 25. So, I don't have anything in particular that I want to share, so I figure I'll just wing it. So, let's just have conversation and talk, and I'm going to probably pick up where I left off yesterday and just see where we end up, okay? So let's do it. Yesterday, I ended the conversation. We were talking about, I can't remember, but I was demonstrating, I think, just how to create AI art and getting different and unique images. And so if I scroll back up, let's just kind of see where we were, what was going on. Maybe my memory will come back to me. So I'm gonna go up. Oh yeah, this beautiful image. I thought those turned out really well. And so I wanted to continue with that theme. And basically I just asked DALI 3, which is the art generation tool for ChatGPT 4.0 now that it has been updated. And I was looking at these images and just kind of thinking, what can I do with these? These are so pretty. I think I would like to make a journal or something. I'm not sure. But for today, I think I'm going to just show you how you can download these from DALI 3 and then take them over into Canva to play around with or use in some digital products. So let's start there. I have missed going through the AIR generation process. I did it early on, and actually, I did a lot of it last year and earlier this year. And then I got away because I was really focused on the finance part of my business. And just so you know, I do own a brand called Girls in Finance, and it is a trademark brand, and it teaches everything related to personal finance. I started out really wanting to focus on young girls because what we find is young girls typically are very intimidated when it comes to finance and money management. And that is just a general rule overall. If girls tend to not really have not shown a lot of interest traditionally in those roles that require a personal finance background or money management, those type of things. I'm all about helping girls to become more comfortable with, hold on a second, let me go back over here because I want you to make sure you're seeing my screen here. But I'm all about wanting to be sure that girls and young women, young adult women, women in general, are confident about their finances and understand money and learning and investing and all of that. And so that's one of the things that I offer through my products, digital products very often, and some physical products, but really just in the training that I offer as well. It's very important to me to offer those services that empower and uplift young women and adult women. However, I am African American, and sometimes within my own culture, I find that girls have been urged and pushed and sometimes are taken advantage of opportunities that are presented to them. And sometimes it's actually young boys who might not have the same level of interest. So that is a concern of mine as well. And under my brand, it's important to me to reach as many people as possible and really just offer training and resources that will help to inspire and make a difference. I want to ensure that anybody who wants access has access to the tools and resources that would be helpful. So that is the finance part of it all. But also, we're in this whole new space now where, let me make sure that I am still showing. Yes. Okay. And so we're in this whole new space now of artificial intelligence. And with that, I want to be sure that we are providing, or I'm a part, I should say, of providing the information related to artificial intelligence and what and how you can use that in growing a business and starting a business, all of that. And so with that, I'm going to continue to teach on artificial intelligence. I love looking at the art component of it all and including this in my business. In fact, when I first started looking at AI, I was looking at all of these beautiful pictures that everyone was showing. And with that, I wanted to have a way to create images for my brand. And so that's why I really got started. And that was last year. Oh my goodness, about a year ago. And now I've incorporated the AR tools into my own business and into my own brand. And I just am loving demonstrating and showing other people how they can use AI tools and resources as well. And the images are a big part of it all. And so I'm gonna let me show you this other image. I've been sharing that one for a while. So let's see if we can get this other image to open up. Well, and what I'm finding too is when there's heavy usage, like right now, this is Memorial Day weekend in the United States, and a lot of times during holiday times, you might find that your systems slow down. It just seems like there's a large number of people online using systems, especially certain times of the day, and so your computer might slow. But look at these beautiful images here. I love these. I want to capture these. I think the expressions are wonderful. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and download this. I like both of the images that I've shown you. So we'll do this one first. Let me just hide this for a second, get it out my way. And so we'll go ahead and save this image. Aren't those pretty? So I'm going to take them into uh, actually my images, my pictures here. And then let's see, I am going to take them into probably a new folder. Let me see if I have a folder here where I want to place them. A lot of times I will include them under my daily posts here, daily images. And so I'm going to go in here and go ahead and save it in here. And I'm just going to say for this image, spring attire. Actually, it's closing in on summer, isn't it? So I tell you what, let's just go ahead and say summer attire, since these are really short sleeve outfits in summer. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and save this here, and then I probably just name the other summer attire too. Let's see. See how it's running a little slow, or a lot slow, I should say. But let's see if we can get it. I'm just kind of waiting for it to catch up with me. Come on. Okay, while that's thinking, let me go ahead and go into Canva because that might take a minute. It looks like it's running really slow. So we're going to go on and jump into Canva, and I want to show you let's just kind of play around. Okay, we'll go right here and use this one. And I'm going to just open a blank canvas here, and I'm going to upload the image that I just saved. And let's see. And I think I named it Summer Attire. Here she is. So here they are. Okay, let's go ahead and take them over into here. And what I think I will do, because I'm going to expand, I might not be able to save the girl on the end here on the right side, but I believe I can probably expand and save the image on the left side. Canva has so many amazing tools, and I still have not had a chance to actually watch, I should say, the latest Canva training that came out. I think it was Canva Create or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, I am very excited about that. And Canva actually, it looks like they changed some things around too, which is, that's cool. Nice. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit expand. It's called the Magic Expand. We're going to hit it. And then we're going to expand this whole page here. And I'm just waiting for Canva to do his magic work. Just as the name says, magic expand. So, ooh, I like that. And so where it was cut off before, it went ahead and filled in the image on the left side. I like that. And so at least I have, let's see, or did it cut off the image? No, it actually filled in that image, yeah. And so now I have at least 4 good images that I can work with. So I'm liking that. Now, let's see, what do we want to do with these images? I'm trying to think here. I think I want to actually, I think I should put this in a separate image. Let's see, a separate group. But okay, I'm going to go ahead and just capture each one of these images. Might as well, right? Because what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just put them in a book or something. So let's go ahead and redo this. I'm going to go back to my home page here because I'm doing this on the fly and I'm just having fun. I love demonstrating training. And so with that, I wanted to, I'm going to create a new image here, a new design. And with that, I'm just showing you and giving you some ideas of how I would use these images. And let's check out Vintage Journal and see what this is all about and see if we can find an actual template that we might use. And so, ooh, these are nice. I'm looking at some of these ideas here. Let's see. It's just kind of expanding down to see what I would want to do. I like this daily journal page here, writing pad. And in fact, I think I might just use it. So let's scroll back up. Let's grab that and just take it over. I'm going to take that here and then I'm going to duplicate it because I'm probably going to use that as a page, and I think I'll add another blank page here, and then I'm going to move it up because what I want to do next is create my cover. And so I saw something. Let's go back over here and see if we see a cover that we might use for the main image. And I kind of like this. You see where it has the wire image on the end, even though it's not, a real wire cover for a book. I think I might use this. I like that. Yeah, and I would move the car and change it around and add something different. Or let's see if I really like that, or is there something else we might use? Let's just kind of scroll through here. I love rustic stuff, so I love working with all of this stuff that you see over here. It's probably why it's giving it to me, because it's something that I've used before. But I love rustic elements and natural stone colors of that nature. And let's see, I'm undecided, and I do this when I'm playing around and working with images. And like in this case, ooh, I kind of like that. This is giving me a really good idea of what I could do with this. I could make all of the girls that I brought over from DALI 3. I could actually just kind of put them into a little travel journal. And I like that concept. So I think I might do something like that. So I think I'm going to leave this, and let's see if it complements what we already have. I think maybe kind of, sort of complements. This background sheet was already here. And so we could certainly make it complement it. If it doesn't, we could add some elements. And so I'll probably work on that aside from this. But what I really wanted to show you is that what I probably would do next, and I don't even have to close that out. I was going to close it out, but let's go back. I'm going to now go back to where we were uploading images. And since I've already uploaded these beautiful young ladies here, I'm going to go ahead and make copies of this page, because I think what I'm going to do, and there was 4 of them, and so I'm going to go ahead and put each one on one of my sheets here. So I'm going to pull my image over here, and it does have this first girl cut off as we did before. We can do the same thing that we did before. We could expand her. In fact, let me demonstrate that. No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't, because we would have to expand her into a single page. And that's okay, because we could take the image that we've already created. But instead of doing that, I'll play around with her last and figure out what I want to do with the ladies on the end. But what I'm thinking right now is I will go ahead and edit the images here. And I'm going to erase the backgrounds. Or do I want to erase? Yeah, I think I'll take the background off. I do like the background, the original background, though. That looks like a scene in the park or something like that. I thought that was really cute. But for the purposes of what I'm doing today, I really didn't need the background image. So we removed that. And now what you would do, or what I will do, is just try to capture probably each one of these images and create 4 or 5 pages. So I would use probably the magic eraser at this point. And what I would do is just go ahead and just see what I like best. I'm gonna try to do something with all of them. So let's see. We'll start here, and we'll go ahead and just take out each one of these images and leave the background. Don't worry, we'll get them back. We'll use them in another image. Okay, And then I'm going to say, yep, erase. Okay, now let's go back to what we were doing. Let's see. Okay, so, and you see how it's kind of cut off now. You see how all the other images that were here are gone? Well, we can take this image and do something like this. Since she is cut off, I would probably just try to use her, and I might put some other elements here too. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm just looking to see if I like that. Okay, I think that's okay. I might add some other elements there with her. But what I'm going to do is on each one of these, do the exact same thing. Again, I'm just having fun with you today and playing around, just trying to see what's possible. What can we create? And so now, also, again, I'm going to just use the magic eraser. Okay, let's say this time, since we already have the, let's see, I'm trying something different here. Normally I would have actually removed the background first, but I'm just playing around and experimenting. So instead of removing the background first, we're going to go ahead and remove the images and then see what the background leaves us. And this has changed a little bit too. I don't remember hitting a erase button. So that Canva has had some updates here recently. And again, we're going to do what we did before. We're just going to take each one of these images off and just see what we can do with them and see what we like when we finish. Okay, I like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is get out of Magic Eraser and go back over here. I'm trying to see how I want to use this scene. I think I can either pull her out or I can remove the background. I kind of sort of was trying to figure out if there was a way for me to kind of leave some of the background there, but I don't think I can do that. I'm just looking at my tools over here, trying to see what I might use. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and pull her out of this image. And so we're going to use Magic Grab here, which will pull her out. And this tells you up here, select objects to grab. And so I'm going to brush over her because I want to grab her, the model here, the AI model that we have here. And so I'm going to go ahead and grab her out of this. And I want to see that will it actually grab some of that park scene that's in the background as well, or will it just, no, it doesn't, just takes her out completely. And that's okay. Uh, Things will continue to advance. So maybe that's something that just hasn't been discovered yet by Canva. But I like that. Oh, isn't that nice? I like that. And so it could make it maybe a little bit larger. Okay, and that's about still a little less than half the page. I like that. And so then we would go on to the next one and just continue this process until we have all the models. So we're going to go ahead and edit here, and I'm going to go ahead and use the magic erase again and erase out some of the images. Okay, so we're going to take the first two on the right here out because we already have them. And then we'll take out, see, erase the two on the left. We're trying to keep the girl in the center. And it took out, I had brushed over a little bit of a hair, and I think it took that out as well, which is really cool to know. Yeah, and so right here, I'm taking okay. And so we're gonna leave just the one image. I like this image. It looks really good. So we're gonna go back over here and see what else we can do. We'll just go ahead and grab again. You could use the magic background or background remover, I should say. Okay, so we're gonna brush over her because we want to keep her and remove everything else. So this is gonna grab her out of this image. Isn't it amazing what you can do with AI? I love it. And so we're pulling her out, and then we're going to just kind of move her to the side because she's going to ultimately end up there. We'll just delete this background from which she came, and we'll put her about right here and just make sure she's pretty equal to where the other person was. And I like that. I like that. I'm trying to decide, does the image complement the stationery that we found, or do we need to create our own? Right now, I'm thinking we're going to keep what we have here, but I might start playing around with it and decide that we want to give it a little bit of shade or something. I'm not sure, but I like these images and how they're coming out. And so we would continue with the next one. And let's see, pull this one over. And again, we're going to go ahead and edit the image. And I'm going along here at a slow pace, but you can always speed things up a little bit. But let's go ahead and let me show you. Let's go back because I want to show you can do this a different way too. You could actually do your magic grab first, or you could just do the background remover and then erase the person's out. I'll show you all the different ways. Previously we were using, I don't remember, previously we were starting with the I think magic erase and then pulling the image out. But you don't have to. And I like the way they're doing this now because it was different before. You couldn't just pull out a single image. And so now I see what they're doing. I was trying to remember what's different from what I used to do. But let's go ahead. We're going to see if we can not touch the other models and get all that we need for this particular model. Love it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and grab her out, and she has a handbag. We're going to see if it pulls it all out. It usually does, so that should be fine. So there we go. So now we're going to take her out of this image. In fact, the way I'm doing it now is saving me some time. It just automatically grabbed. Before, it was a couple of steps in there. So I'm loving Canva. It continues to amaze me. There's new components of the tool for even what already existed. There's fewer steps. I like that. And so, what do you think? Do you think the image complements the background on the stationery? I like it. I'm trying to think if maybe we reduce the transparency. Does it blend in more? Do you like it better that way? So all I did, I kind of decreased it so it wasn't so bright. And I'm trying to decide, do I like that better? I don't know. I'm not sure. I like all of my images though, I tell you. So I'm gonna go back up and do the same thing here. Let's see if it blends in better with the stationery. I kind of sort of think it does. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think we might just use that and let it blend and take it down the depth of it down a little bit, and so it's not a full color, and see if we think it enhances. I kind of sort of think it does. Okay, I like these. Let me make her a little bit larger. Okay. And so this is the start of our cute stationery. And we had a half image here. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can enlarge it a little bit. And I might just go ahead and take that image out. But let's do the last one and then go from there. I'm really liking the stationery that we're creating here. Ooh, or daily journal, I should say. Okay, and you could change the name if you wanted this to be called something else. You could actually call it my stationery. I mean, you can make changes throughout all of this. If you're not familiar with Canva, oh my goodness, I encourage you to get at least the free version because there is a free version that you can use. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out this last image. If we wanted to, we could expand that image and get the full image. Remember when we first started, I demonstrated how you can do that. We would just have to save it in another page. And actually, as far as I know, it might be possible for us to use that now. That might have changed. So I am just not sure. But with Canva, there's always, always, always some new update. So I'm going to grab the first image and get my brush ready. And it's just telling me to select the image I want to grab. And in this case, it's going to be, okay, I hope I didn't cut her finger off there. I'm going to see if it will allow me to, because I don't remember this before, that I could actually, I think before it automatically started grabbing, but now it allows you time. It doesn't start to grab it, put an actual grab button there. And so all we're doing here is pulling the very first model out of this image. And since she's cut off, I would have to do the same thing that I did earlier. And I kind of think that's okay. I think we could have her cut off like that and use it this way. And if you wanted the full image, you can. Yeah, you could actually go back and just put her on a page. You can open up the second one, or you can open it up down here. Actually, add a page and then pull it off the page. I'll probably demonstrate that tomorrow because I am going way over. I call myself jumping on just to have a little fun. And here I am at 30 minutes, and this is part of our 5 minutes of going live daily. So I'm going to stop here and we'll probably pick it up tomorrow, right where we left off, so we can finish out our 31 days strong, okay? So let me go back into Canva and see where we are. I like what we've done so far. These all look really nice. And I'll probably put them up for sale somewhere. I think they're really cute. Yeah, and so I do like how the image, if I lower the transparency, it kind of blends in better. And I like that with all of the images that we've created so far. And so what I probably would do just to keep balance, I might would just bring her over. I'm just testing things, trying to see how I might want to use this. Yeah, we could do that. I might do that and just kind of bring some to the left and put some on the right and see what I like. And we have more models to work with. We'll probably add those tomorrow. And this is all that I have for you today. Again, we'll pick it up again tomorrow. This has been so much fun. I've missed working with AI art, so this is a good opportunity to jump back into it. And we'll continue to go between the finance information. I love sharing personal finance because I just want to see people empowered with knowledge. And now that AI is on the scene and everybody's talking about artificial intelligence, I also want to empower you with AI knowledge. So we'll continue with both. It's been so much fun. Let me come back full screen. It has been so much fun, and I've been playing with my hair, so it's looking funny and sticking out and all of that. But it's been so much fun. We'll pick it up again tomorrow. Take care. K White with Girls in Finance. Thanks for jumping in. I have two viewers right now. Thanks for jumping in. You can always holler and speak and ask a question. All of that is fine. All right, take care.